What's up, guys? Hope you're doing good. In today's video, I'm going to be going over my story as an appointment setter and how it allowed me to not just change the direction of my life, change the direction of my business, change the direction of literally everything, how it allowed me to go from, selling Instagram theme pages, selling TikTok coaching to closing a $35,000 contract earlier this year and more, and why I personally believe that appointment setting is the number one skill to learn in order to change your life for the better, whether it's in 6 months, in a year, 5 years, whatever your goal is. As long as you have this skill, you will always be able to elevate your life and earn a 5 to 6 figure per year income, whether it's your main income, whether it's your side income. I know people that are doing it and they're making 6 figures a year living in India. I know people that are doing it making 6 figures living in Florida. So realistically, let's get right into it. But right before I get into my story, if you're wondering who I am and what I do, my name is Duno Clenor. I am the founder of the Prime Setters program, where we help 9-to-5ers and really just people that are stuck in that 9-to-5 grind elevate their lives and become more financially free by becoming leveraged appointment setters so that they can consistently earn an extra $3,000 to $8,000 per month from their phone or laptop anywhere in the world. So you might be asking, what is a leveraged appointment setter and why do I not just teach you to become a regular appointment setter? A leveraged appointment setter helps generate a constant flow of attention and leads for a business, right? You're not just a regular appointment setter, which is what allows you to earn that extra 3 to 8K per month, right? They help companies generate that flow by building sales assets like content and leveraging organic outreach strategies through different channels like cold DMs, cold calling, cold email, and of course, inbound appointment setting on social channels. Before I continue with the video, I'd like to go over what's called the gentleman's agreement. If you've watched 2 or more of my videos and are enjoying the content, please subscribe. All right, let's get right into it. Try not to get distracted by my amazing wallpaper, right? So my story, and really where did I start with appointment setting? So I started with appointment setting back in August 2021. Now, if you go on YouTube, if you go on my YouTube, you'll find a playlist called Duno Interviews. That's how you know I'm not, bullshitting you or capping or lying, whatever, right? Because there's receipts on the internet, right? The company I used to work for as an appointment setter, they were a 7 and 8 figure coaching program and agency. So she interviewed me, the CEO, she interviewed me like 2 times, a couple more times, but there's 2 YouTube videos that I was able to find. So I added them into the playlist called Duno Interviews, and as well as the $35 contract that I also closed. You'll also find that inside that same playlist because a different coach mentor of mine was also interviewing me because I got that result. So my results are on the internet. I can't really lie about them. All right. So let's continue. 2021, around August, the opportunity to become an appointment setter was presented in front of me, and I had businesses before that. I closed, let's say a month before that, 2-3 months before that, before I became an appointment setter, I closed a $2,500 TikTok agency client, right? Because at that time my TikTok was popping and I was helping other people blow up on TikTok. So I created a TikTok agency and, I closed my first client. It was a $2,500 client, but, it wasn't really good, consistent money because I was doing agency arbitrage or whatever it is. The money I was making, I was also spending it on another agency to actually fulfill on the services that I was selling myself. But I had a hard time, just closing deals, right? But I knew how to book appointments. I understood how to create content. I understood all these different points of just generating attention and getting calls on the calendar. But closing was a really weak point of mine. And so the opportunity, I was speaking to the lady. I was like, hey, look, I'd like to, she presented the opportunity. She wanted to work together, but she didn't know how we could work together, right? I was a student inside of her program, and really she wanted me to start working with her / for her. She didn't really know how, but she also presented the opportunity of different things I can do. And the opportunity was I was also going to be learning different businesses and different stuff around business from her. And we came to the conclusion that me being an appointment setter was the best path, because I already understood how to book appointments. I understood content. I understood some levels of marketing, right? I'm not going to say I was an amazing marketer, but I understood how to blow up on TikTok to go from 0 to literally 70K plus followers in like 3 months. So I understood content. I understood generating attention. But you are here for my story as an appointment setter. So now I'm an appointment setter inside of her business. So she has a coaching program, and she also had an agency. Literally 0 to $1 million in 90 days. Not because I was booking 1 million appointments, but because she had a pretty strong network. So I was able to book meetings that allowed her business to also, there were meetings with people that were already in her network. So they were doing some pretty big numbers pretty early on. Now, when the business started to slow down a little bit and we were booking in cold leads, I was on LinkedIn and we were on her Instagram. And it wasn't just me, it was a team of other appointment setters. And at one point, let's say 3 months in, now I'm hustling, I'm working my tail off, right? It's not like, oh, a magical opportunity, oh, I'm magically making money now. No, I was actually working my tail off. And 2-3 months in, she offered me the opportunity. Okay, I want you to be in charge of our team when it comes to lead gen. I want you in charge of the lead gen team. This included people that were doing cold email. This included all the appointment setters that were on LinkedIn, on Instagram. Now, it wasn't just one Instagram and one LinkedIn. It was a bunch of Instagrams, a bunch of LinkedIns, right? Let's say 5 of each. So everyone on her team, all the sales reps, we were in charge of their social media. We were putting out content as well as generating conversations and booking in meetings. We were booking around, I don't know the exact number, but let's just say every sales rep's calendar was full. It was a team of 5 sales reps, right? Her, Tanya, Susie, Raylan. So 4, maybe 5. I think it was 4 sales reps at the time. So 4 sales reps, each of them, their calendars are full and packed every single day of the week, Monday to Friday, right? So we were getting results. And at that point, I'm team manager. And I also had one of the other appointment setters on the team was like kind of my partner at the same time, kind of under me. And I founded another marketing agency, right? It was a lead gen agency called Hack Your Leads, right? So we were doing appointment setting for her company, for her companies. And at this point, let's say another 2 months in, I go from appointment setter to a leveraged appointment setter, which is now managing the team. But now she also offered me the opportunity to become a coach inside of her coaching program. This is where I pick up my coaching skills, right? Because I start coaching people that are inside of that program, right? Now, they were doing around 300K a month as a coaching program / agency, right? Because we were booking in valuable meetings for them. They were closing those meetings, right? I remember one of the largest appointments I booked for them was in person, right? And it was, I went to an event and I booked a $30,000 meeting for them, not for me, for them. This is around when I'm still an appointment setter. So I used my skills in person, booked the $30,000 meeting for them. And I got my commission, which was $3,000 commission from that, right? So to continue, right, now I'm a coach inside of the program. I'm coaching each student inside of the program. Now, mind you, these people are like way older than me, right? But I'm coaching the students inside of the program. I'm teaching them different lead gen strategies. I'm teaching them different content strategies. And I'm teaching them how to generate more quality appointments for their businesses. And whether they're cold calling, whether they are cold emails, or whether they were, on Instagram DMs, on LinkedIn DMs, and I think Clubhouse as well, right? So I was there, this is why I pushed to become a leveraged appointment setter, right? You're not just an appointment setter making minimum base salary, whatever. I'm actually showing you what it takes to make a 6-figure per year income as an appointment setter. You don't even need to become a sales rep yet, right? You're just an appointment setter, right? So imagine you going from a 6-figure appointment setter to a sales rep. There's no reason you don't make a higher 6-figure income as a sales rep, because you're that much more valuable to a company. They don't want to let you go. They're going to push you up the ranks, right? She pushed me up. I wasn't demanding to be moved up. She presented the opportunity in front of me and said, hey, look, you're working really hard. I like what you're doing. I want you to stay longer. She moved me up. Can you teach the other guys? Can you create different processes? Can you create different blah, 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 to show them how to do what you're doing, to show them how to book appointments like you, right? And so I'm in the game, right? It wasn't like, oh, I was an appointment setter for a month. Now let me teach everybody how to do appointment setting. No, I literally went from zero, absolutely nothing. I knew how to book appointments though, to team manager, to a coach inside of the program, to a business partner. And then I think around February or March 2022, we cut ties because I wanted my own business, right? At that point, she wanted me to literally be inside of her business as an entrepreneur or something like that, right? And it wasn't really for me. Like, I could have done it, but I really want my own business, right? So that's my story. That's my journey as an appointment setter. Some of you might like it. Some of you might find it inspiring. Some of you might not like it. But honestly, realistically, this is the best skill. Oh, I almost left out the part where it allowed me to close that $35,000 contract. Essentially, I created my own little appointment setting team, and they booked the meetings for me. And then because I was able to, I already understood, right? So I was able to teach other people to do the work for me, to leverage them, leverage their time. And it allowed me to have more time to work on the business and work on everything else, right? So they booked the meeting and I understood different aspects of what this business required, right? And I understood how to help that specific business grow. And now, mind you, if it wasn't for appointment setting, that call would have never been booked. And because of what I understood about sales as an appointment setter, I wouldn't have been able to close that deal, right? Now, mind you, complete stranger, built a ton of trust through appointment setting, through content, and then $35,000 contract. Like, if you look at it that way, you're like, there's no way, but it happened, right? The receipts are on social media. I made a video when it happened. You'll find it on the channel. It goes more in depth in that. But realistically, I hope this story inspired you guys to show you why becoming an appointment setter is the best move that you can make. You should, if you're in the middle of building a business right now, I'm not going to say stop it if you're actually making progress. But if you're having a really, really tough time booking appointments for your business, maybe you should become an appointment setter. Do something in sales. You don't even have to become an appointment setter. I recommend you become an appointment setter. I recommend you become a leveraged appointment setter, because you're going to learn all the fundamentals of booking appointments for a business, because that's the most important aspect of a business. If you are not booking meetings, if you're not generating attention, nobody knows you. Nobody wants to do business with you. And let alone nobody wants to pay you whatever it is that you may be asking, right? So stop trying to start a business. Like, pick up a skill, master that skill, make as much money as possible, start a business in 6 months, start a business in a year, start a business in 2 years. Maybe you get comfortable and you just want to be an appointment setter for 5, 10 years. You're generating a ton of money. Maybe that's what you want to do, because most people don't really need to start a business. You just want higher income from what you're currently doing. You just want more time and location and financial freedom. And being an appointment setter will get you there, right? So that's really it from me, guys, right? If you are tired of your current situation, maybe you are tired of starting business after business and seeing no clear success, or maybe you just want to be able to support the ones that you love and or make some extra money on the side for vacations, for trips, for maybe you want a PS5, whatever it is that you want, make sure to subscribe and click the link below to book a free strategy call with me and my team to see if we're the right fit to work with you to help you finally start making money online and living life on your terms as a leveraged appointment setter. We don't offer the program to everyone who books a call. We only offer it if we think we can actually help you. That's the purpose of the free call, right? Inside of our program, I show you exactly how to go from where I was to how to reach out to these higher 5, 6, 7, 8-figure companies and actually get a position, right? Because I went through it and I have the network, right? Because I that's it for this video. Talk to you guys soon.